lot to try to live up to, and I have a lot of heritage and legacy to be able to try to continue, and it's with great pride that I try to do that. And you mentioned the Duke of Edinburgh's Award, which is above all the thing that I probably try to do the most with, to give young people an opportunity to develop and to find their passion, purpose and place in the world. Britain and Ghana have an extraordinary shared history and a shared heritage, a heritage which you as chiefs know only too well, the understanding of what that means. And I'm delighted to be able to see that the traditions are continued, and I am particularly grateful for this opportunity and this Durbar. Obviously I know that my ancestors have been to such Durbars before, possibly on a slightly larger scale, but I'm very grateful for this opportunity to be able to meet with you.
Ebusia Fanunti, His Royal Majesty, Prince Edward Wono, and Odin Semwe Etuja, and in some no offensive was I edited to Jabima watch him say Commonwealth Games are Airbus no, or showing him say Ghana for, and so bet me abom humodin, and so Edward Moho Ajisa Game CB Mo, send a baby me abwa, my bibiano partnership down Montemno, won't bet me, and I say won't bet me, I had din, Ediamomu Papa, His Royal Majesty Prince Edward Wono, and sign Edin Semwe Etu Aja.
For this opportunity to be able to meet with you, and to echo your remarks, definitely how we continue our relationship as two countries with mutual respect for our common prosperity, and to empower the youth of the future to take on those roles as we go forward. So thank you for this greeting. Thank you for that continued friendship and relationship, and I very much hope we'll be able to continue that long into the future. And I particularly look forward to seeing Ghana being well represented at the Commonwealth Games next year when the Commonwealth comes together. I look forward to that. Thank you very much indeed.
Ebusia Fanunti, His Royal Majesty Prince Edward Wono Anendrada wo bone humodi ebepie mu ewo my Ghana yenso yedio se eni moni yo yedi hia no fefefa wode ne nsem etudwan no peyen so yedi bi ababesum yeto ansem ne so e de wakonsefo from there Endrada ana 7th African Union European Union African Union European Union jumedie ekọ so ewo Angola eni amai bebre eso a Ghana man pani abedi etwe Professor Jane Nana Opoku Adjumai ebone humodin ekopie mu ewo jumedie na se na ne nsem a odi tudwan de edos ye papa watchim say kebeya European partners no mumboa se ne beya historic UN resolution wo betimi asom na aboa ma bibia no eno etimi akonenim na nhihye bia ho no wo wetimi ede gu kwan mu same way and Vice President Professor Jane Nana Opoku Adjumai wo no so wode abetudwa no pay yenso yede bi esomo ewo kase no eso.
Ghana's other priorities include an EU waiver on offshore patrols, changing the essential parts of the Pom Hydro Dam, and support for the Dam Mongo Water Facility. Excellencies, the African Union has declared 2025 the year of reparations. Ghana, as the AU champion on reparations, is preparing to table a UN resolution recognizing the transatlantic slave trade as among the gravest crimes against humanity. We urge our European partners to join us in this endeavor as co-authors of a just future. We also commend the European Group for standing with the Africa Group at the UN Human Rights Council. In closing, Excellencies, let this summit confirm why our partnership endures. Let us be guided by the wisdom of the late Kofi Annan, who reminded us, quote, "We will not enjoy development without security."
Adeshman Benunti Ghana Mampeni Abedieche Professor Jane Nana Opoku Adjumai Wono Anendrada wodi nsem we ekotu edwan emra wokopiem ewo 7th African Union European Union Jumedia course ewo Angola mine me ho anodin nsɛm na etu dwa ho sa yede wo every sansɛm no akonsɛm from there dom kuma no endrada wo mo so edi nsɛm bi abetu dwa nipa wodom nim Lance Committee Chairman Collins Dauda wono anodi tu dwa wo chem se 5% omo reverse 5% a eno nsɛm a eda ho mra mampani dada nana adudanko ekufuado ebetena so no sansɛm mine ho nsɛm ne no ana sisi adom kuma no so aba montin a wo mo abekasa edi afa wo mo chese sa 5% no sisi ade wo mo a reverse a wo mo ehwe nim se penifo betimi atena se na wo mo aka ne ye senia ese efata na bibibia akogu kwan mu pepepe Collins Dauda wono ana wogina dom kuma ne nim a woni nsɛm we na etu edwa
relating to mining in the country. So we just have to, as gatekeepers, we make the laws and we expect the laws to be implemented. We expect the laws to be obeyed. We cannot make laws expecting implementation and obedience and at the same time do something that runs against the law. It doesn't work like that. We just have to make sure that the right thing is done. We never rejected. As I said, we advise the minister to take steps to amend so that it is in line with what the law says. We never rejected. And so for anybody to say that I was rejected, it's unfortunate. How would the rejection be made? At the committee level, we stated our position, which resonated with the other members. So everybody said that minister then take steps to amend, which never happened.
Ebusiafo no nti Collins Dauda wono anode nsɛm we abetudwa no pay so yede bi aba abesom yede wo every sansɛm no no pay ne yede wo akonsɛm from there road minister Kwame Gavins Agboja wono so yede abetudwa wo chim sɛ nsɛm a ekoso wo my Ghana hanipa dodo na echem sɛ Kumasi Quantum Point highway no so no ejuma ekoso ho no sesi ade aban ahye contractors ni sɛ wo mo enja ejuma ye a wo mo de tab no atoso no eno ane Kwame Agboja wono so abekasa dia fa wo chem se nukra bia enim de bia de san se Ghana man pani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama won share contractor bia se wonja ejuma ye enche bia no no ankasa twa tika pudo ye papa de ma ejuma ifon se wo hwe masse ejuma wo mo enwie no enmenmu ye ni te be den no no ankasa asan akase wo munja ejuma eye wo chese sansem no nukra bia enimenu ti utibia na wabo atwegun same way ana road minister Kwame Agboja wono so wode abetu edwa.
A question about why a particular project, Accra Kumasi bypasses, are not being completed. Mr. Speaker, let me put it on record. President Mahama's government never asked any contractor working on the bypasses on Accra Kumasi to stop work. Indeed, I called all the contractors and encouraged them to continue working. However, what they told me was that at the time of contracting, the time they were asked to go to site, they were not shown details of the alignment. And this was told in the presence of the finance minister, that they flew a drone and showed them a drone image of the alignment. When they got to the site and they started working, they saw Galamsey pits and swamp areas. So as we speak, Mr. Speaker, almost all the contracts, the prices have more than 100% increase. And this happened in 2023.
Ebusiafo no nti same way ana road minister Kwame Agboja wode abetuya no pay so yede bi ababe somo ewo kase no so yigina ni seme so na yetwa ye ho akwaje aboafo nkrato aba ye ba nsem no edoso na metwa so edi among.
KFM musical shopper. You to sum you know. Who free a Kumasi Malcolm that dam hono. Sunny Ediba Adumuno. Sabre no Udu a Sambra Junction, Sambra Hotel, Quantano Sope. na shop no any Sambra Hotel and the Dinja anymore. Would the free Sambra Hotel a wo sane ediko nankane and Haga hono ane oho ana KFM musical shop. Ye tosu mienu ye bien no foforo na de e kan say efidie papa etimiche de wode ya sorry de wode goro agoro ahodo tuma de bia wode obehia eye mfidie mekire musical instrument bia no eye KFM into was Ghana muntie Asanteman muntie eye KFM musical shop ana sabre ya bie no foforo mu no chan e wo prempe the second street we free old man come down na wo sane ede ko adum no ane udu Sambra Hotel kwantane so na wa dane on sani faso oho ana KFM musical shop yi ewo ye ne Sambra Hotel ana ehwe animo ye twa abrebia
na mese se be ya proud ana se me ye dwa me free Kumasi edu KFM instrument store obi bisa sa se bomen fo dia what to na woni si da what dey near my papa e jira woni na what to say yes what to no ibi aka wakoma ni nyina free KFM instrument store Kumasi edu so mi jira na me to no ma bi mi ya ho mi ka fi se fi papa mu anim na mi jira no wo be try e ko ma ya do se kana kananka kanau ensanfu ayi
Medo benami Ghana duko duaja ple ho duko kata. Mie chonyani ade venami cho Talent Microfinance Limited Gajradopa. Mie wana susu savings, adishie, school buafo, cashback, ple bubwa okata. Nenyebe egajom de miagbo la letie tomebeko ateun aho gadodo. Kenenyebe egajom vivi la nenyebe o gahia ola atenwava ava de ugai kene hiafa tanenye mi foncho mi afa jomu yo kenye mi afa gadodo nyawa business loan elemiashi church finance elemiashi salary loan elemiashi eye bubo li kenye personal loan nenye mi foncho business loan enye gadodo ikemie nana asichalao nenye be washigba keke alom eleswe we have talent mi pepegede nwo nenye wo shigbale sua na woge wo kekegedeji to talent pomo nuomu nenye be mi fonchu mi afa salary loan enye gado mo mi ke mi vuna mi afa jirudu dola nke ga nyu he ya ba talent wo pay slip pe bank statement ye kwenye nwi hia o na kokko ko salary loan le rate mi to keke akeji church financier personal loan va nenye habobo masoli hama eji fufofo sankuo jitao olila ashibobwe kekeake mia flegeno na nohem v choji unto jinwade vare kwereka mon popo kai ganyu heya talent kuna po heya ole chagbagba na do tare talent bena wo gado monwa anobobwe nami akpenami
etibe ya nyafi ke talent la
Talent Microfinance Jengo Amegan Shpe Ape Letina Tejibo Hotame
miape kapomo enye 050-129-1298 alo 050-128-9119 talent oga kwamanu
Panta.
Talent Microfinance, your channel of wealth.
Ebusuafo yesan mamu nyina akwaba edam asisa no pe mugu so etimu TV ho amorhwe no so pe mu kase wo KFM TV ne so mekoso e kai wosa no pensem no etwegu ewe abe fontintam video ne so Facebook and YouTube KFM TV GH no to bet me ahwebi na wa share na wa like na no pe wa dwenche no udi egu ase ama me kama me to ansem ne so e dia ama odia Ministry of Education and the Dre wo mo abom humodin e distribute science technology and and engineering and mathematical equipment ediama 299 schools my Ghana ha womo HM district base 29 won Kramantem ha say anna womo abom homoden edisa enhoma we akomomo a chief director Lydia wono ana wogina omonima wogina simpie ni apaso a wode sansemu na etudwa no peyen so ye de bi esomo ewo kase no eso
to understand it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are living in a world shaped by emerging technologies from artificial intelligence and robotics to renewable energy and biotechnology. All these advancements are rooted in STEM. For Ghana to compete globally, create decent jobs, and strengthen our economy, we must build a generation of innovators, designers, and critical thinkers. And that journey must begin at the basic school level. The equipment we are delivering today is therefore not merely a logistical activity. It is a strategic national investment. It is an investment in the imagination and creativity of the Ghanaian child. It is an investment in our teachers who are the drivers of transformation in our classrooms. When effectively utilized, these tools will ignite curiosity, build confidence, and inspire future scientists, engineers, and problem solvers who will lead Ghana's development. Ladies and gentlemen, let us remember that STEM is not only about laboratories and formulas. It is about nation building. It is about empowering our children to create solutions to real problems, from food security and climate resilience to healthcare and sustainable energy. I wish to commend our teachers, facilitators, partners, and all stakeholders for their dedication and continuous support. The ministry remains committed to providing the necessary infrastructure, training, and resources to ensure that this program succeeds.
Ebusiafo anu nti same way ana Ministry of Education and pay wo mode abetudwa ye so yet be ababesom yet to ansem no say the amount de enche bia ana ye de betu munim say College of Education Teachers Association of Ghana wo mode wo makade wo mkrata no wo normal in ego a wo mo eche say wo mo akọ strike ni nya ne say wo mo normal bi ene wo makoma so ade bia wo mo hwe saban ebetimi ayama mo no ekame ayesaban ebuneni eguso enu nti ana wo so wo mo de sa strike we womode ashishe so eno enam so my chairman Edima Holy Child College and so Owura Habib wono so aba monti mo abekasa wo chem se enya ade asa strike no wo mu beja ekosi se aban ebehwe na sa wo hia de we eno makoma so ade no waye ede amomo ansa wo beja asa strike ni nia ana so wo besan form no ma bium ahye adwuma sensem we ana Owura Habib wono so wode abeto etwa
2002 we worked the whole year without break, and they were supposed to give us some allowances. They agreed that they would even give us. They never did. Then we have some top-ups. 2001, 2002, they paid us some top-up, book and research allowance top-up, but they didn't give Akrokeri. That one is for only Akrokeri. But 2002, 2003, book and research top-up, they were supposed to give us, they didn't give us. 2003, 2004, the same thing, they didn't give us. And the last most important one is downgrading some of our colleagues with masters to principal instructors. These are the main things we are fighting for. They will promise you today, they will do it tomorrow, they won't do it. So that's why we say this time around, not until they do it, we are not laying down our tools. Just as we are not happy about the plight of students, equally, we have our own daughters and kids in the colleges here too. So they are part, so we are not feeling happy about letting them be roaming about after paying just fees. So that's why we are urging the government to do, fasten to solve this problem for us fast, so that we can attend to the students.
Afternoon in some way ana sita gempeni for and there anope wo mode abetudwa Ora Habib ejino manemu a wode sansem we na etudwa idimu efri sansem dia ye de ekwa apomuden ensemu eye health minister onmanya for kwabna minta akando and the wode abetudwa wo chem se eye afia ebesim no 2026 no aban ebo ne humode amma wo mode wo mo eye free primary health care no wo mode gu kwan ma eye afia ebesim no Ghana ni bia benya akwanya amono so wode ne ho age eye mampani John Dramani Mahama eye ni free primary health care no eye ade bia ebeboa Ghana ni bia ewo my Ghana ha wono anodin semwe etudwa ewo mrashebedwa fie.
One of the reasons, one of the hindrances of achieving the universal health coverage is cost. The Speaker, as I speak to you now, His Excellency the President has clearly directed that every Ghanaian starting 2026 will have access to free primary health care. The Speaker, that free primary health care will give real meaning to the promotive health care, to the preventive health care, and the curative. Teach them. The Speaker, you will also agree with me yourself, you've been the minister responsible for health before, that the primary health care need of this country is about 80%. And therefore, when you get the primary health care right, the Speaker, you have a very strong health sector.
Ebusia Fanti Kwabna Minta Kando awo so afa wo hwe ya promodin ensem wo my Ghana han wono anodin semwe abetudwa na nsem ni wan fence ho wo san edit tudwa bi ma wo chem se Ghana Medical Trust Fund no eya ade Mahama de ba ya ye twaniti ase Mahama care no wo chese se sia de eya ade ahya ase eye adwuma ewo my Ghana ha se ya wo mode be oni ade a akoto mrashebedwafo ina enima o magye atuma se sia de sika no aba ebeboa ama bibia no wo moso adwuma no etimi akoso Mahama care initiative no etimi aye adwuma ewo my Ghana wo chese se sia de sa Mahama care initiative no ahya ase a eye adwuma ewo my Ghana Kwabena Minta Akando wono anosan edin semwe etu edwa.
The biggest challenges across the world, on the continent, and Ghana is no exception, is the growing of non-communicable diseases. The Speaker, about 45% of our mortalities are due to non-communicable diseases. In Ghana yearly, about 4,000 people are diagnosed with cancer. The Speaker, 1 out of every 3 people is diagnosed of hypertension. The Speaker, diabetes is on the rise, kidney failure. And so His Excellency the President set out to find solution to this particular challenge so that the catastrophic expenditure on Ghanaians will be a thing of the past. The Speaker, when you get yourself into this non-communicable disease, it pulls you into the poverty line. And therefore, His Excellency the President established another fund called the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, popularly known as Mahama Care. Mr. Speaker, the bill was brought to this House, it's been passed into an act, the board has been constituted, and Mr. Speaker, it is now in motion. This particular fund is dedicated towards the funding of non-communicable diseases.
Ebusia for Kwabena Minta Kando was signed edit to Jabioma Watchem say a National Health Insurance Scheme tariff no wo January bosumi mo ewa fimpinuni eduonu insia muno wo mo HS wo mbetumu edi akọ 120% a eno eya de bia eno so ebe hyase wo my Ghana ha wo January bosumi mu no anasa initiative no wo mo de eba wo my mo Kwabena Minta Kando wono anosan edi nsemwe etu eja.
For your information, beginning January 2026, the current tariffs on average will see an increment of 120% of national health insurance tariff. Giving, meaning to realistic tariffs and trying to fight the issue of co-payment, the illegal payment that some service providers charge subscribers, although they are subscribers. And so, Mr. Speaker, the National Health Insurance, as I speak to you now, have seen tremendous improvement As of September this year, not less than 7.5 billion has been disbursed by the National Health Insurance Authority.
Ebusiafo kwabena minta kando wono anodin semwe etudwa wosan edi tudwa biema wo chem se National Health Insurance Scheme no sesi ade wo mo ayade bia wo mo de fan sika ahyema eno so ebe boama bibia no Ghana ni bia no a okita National Health Insurance card no wono so wo betimi akọ ayarsabi ase ne ho dodo na wakosa ne ho yade wo ha wo chem se emra mahama wodin ne manifesto etudwa no wo hye bo se wo behwe ama bibi ayafa National Health Insurance no na sesi a obaye no wabone humode ehwe se Ghana ni bia enso ehu beto no ewo my Ghana ha nisema wosan editu dwa ewo mahebedwa fie na no pay yenso ye di bi esomo.
One of the policy directives, one of the instructions when His Excellency the President was sworn in was the fact that the National Health Insurance Scheme must be uncapped. The Speaker, so as I speak to you now, the National Health Insurance Scheme has been uncapped. Not only has it been uncapped, now there is prompt releases of funds into the National Health Insurance Fund. The Speaker, as I speak to you, we even sometimes have to call service providers to come for their claims. The issue of threat of withdrawal of services due to non-payment of claims are long gone. The Speaker, in a matter of 1 year, in fact less than 1 year, the active coverage of the National Health Insurance has grew from 18 million to almost more than 20 million. Less than 1 year. And we are looking at about 60% coverage of the national. So the prompt releases of the fund and the uncapping of the fund, the Speaker, has boosted a lot of confidence in the National Health Insurance Scheme. And that is leadership. That is the resetting agenda. That is governance.
Ebusiafo enuntin semwe ana oswafo a wohwe ya promodin ho ensem se wo my Ghana ha health minister kwamna minta akando wono so wode abetudwa o mahebedwa fia no pay yenso ye de bi aba besomo ewo kase no so ye gina ni nsem so na amadan me ho sima ba me ba me de nsem no ekọ edwedie emu.
Fraba e jasoni o yanom e hyen a en use fuel we so yensesa oil ne wo hia eni ni key e hyen egumechi nyina eye lip moto Giomi anase nami eyemu bia wo sabeka wo KFM Limited e wo Ghana ha lip moto abefu kansa abi yanom emwedene sanso efe wa hwe interiors here. Here me Timothy see and here friend lip motor. There was 3 modes of driving. Obetimi a switch it so open temwa. Obe the sports mode. So person will save you battery. Obetimi use economy mode. Na say pen tem na open normal riding so. Your friend a standard. Who charge your battery within 6 hours. Ebetumi do Kumasi aba. Metre air 310 kilometers. Into wuni how. Obetumi so the 3 hours fast charger. A charger na you full. Bonama no Kumasi aba. Say no. Me then try the akano. Giomi. Ya wo key. Make sure the key in the bell. Why was just in the interior on it here now? Black and white, papa. Son of FSN. Why screen 10? A bomb on car, battery aka. Never mileage and so also. When so the 320 kilometers and sana was our charging. We bet me a charging 6 hours. First charger 3 hours. I bear for a FDA and so. We bet me a driving in 3 modes. A yes standard, sports, and I say economy. So we pen to say me yanum choose sports was it. We bet me to qualify Hakokubasi. I'm a battery ni biswak because a 320 kilometers. We charging 6 hours. We bet me in your full battery. Now when you fast charge and swap 3 hours per you're set. Making sure so okay in the car when you start working. We be a door and start. The Awiano key, making sure the key in a band when yes, I walk him. We no F. Let a woman sit down. A gray, your one would do, the any hakakra, any ye mood. As also was screens me, wait, amount information and we are can in winning. As a messing up bonum papa, your friend entertainment, the Awiano, Anne. And that's over to me, so I driving in 3 moves, just like the others. Standard, and I say sports. So open them. Car way so. A bit to me to Kwaya Kokumasiaba. 330 kilometers. The Chema would do crab to make Jesus on one young kakra. As I do. Who charging the 6 hours, sir? No. So bet to me, charging 3 hours. If I no fast charge. And you know, KFM Limited. And they are big just so. Fraying. Near me own Sanka the intentem. So open installment. A high purchaser. And train one nasi. We've got you solid. Yanume! On sabit me a fidie mubia. Ewa KFM Limited. On sabeke fidie no. No what siano kakra. Wait, unyano bebia. Aji KFM Limited. Fraying ever sort out.
A true star brace from Co. Our famo. So we are trading here. Ye crab say, when you share for Benyan Kitamodia, our Jedi Quanso, said the way, where you manu have a tumpo. I feel way, and a crab share mouth. Our KFM TV, Christmas don't come so.
See, I made the way now when you say, our KFM TV Christmas don't come as so. Sana ye fidye no a church and you do a chain and if I do na a chain na besan a church dom at the abrono and you na ye floor sebra never born no man who deru our KFM TV Christmas don't come as so. Sana be ya ubenya fasudio bebre na ewo eso.
Etonsa e dia from one mobile juma ahodo e wo Ghana say mumbra woni e mbedidwa e wo KFM TV Christmas don't come so.
I need to bet me a friend away a home true for 0548 79044 and 0246239070. Now I know Edja Kama our KFM TV Christmas don't come in so.
KFM TV Christmas don't come in. Right. Indeed.
Ebusiafo ye san mamu ina akwaba edam asesa no pe mu guso etmu TV ho amohwe eye no so pe mu kase wo KFM TV ne so mekoso e kai wo sensemi etwago ewo ye abefo ntentam video ne so Facebook and YouTube KFM TV gin channel ntu betimi ahwe bi na wa share na wa like na wa dwenche no odi egu ase amame kama na meto ansem ne so dia kwa dwedie mu dia endedwe abeto dwa se Ghana eni Cote d'Ivoire wo mo eyade pressure kese de omo suye papa se ba no cocoa sector no a ni nia ne se European Union and a friend development partners no eyade a wo mo delay nyama bi ewo cocoa sector ni mu a eno eyade bi a haye papa eno anampenifo de abetudwa wo mu echem se wo sen menim ya bibi etimi eyefa wo sen be betimi aboama bibia no cocoa sector no etimi ejina ne nai so esanse cocoa eyade bia ye de ye no ma bebre na ewo my Ghana enye o my Ghana kwa akopie mu ewo my hodo bebre na eyade a eboa ma bibia no my no etimi etumpon eno nti sesi ade Ghana eni Cote d'Ivoire cocoa sector no eyade pressure kese ye papa ana abeda so a wo mo ehwe nim se wo metimi aye bibi ede afa no nti nsem ana no pe efri edwede nsem a yede aba besomo megina edwede nsem so na madane me ho sima aba me ba nsem no me de ekwo enigedie emu. Yɛde nsɛm no ɛkɔ anigye mu dia ɛyɛ Ghana nnwomtoni a ɛba ne rapper wɔ no so wɔbɔ ne homɔden wɔ mu yie papaapa Kweku Smoke ana meka ne ho asɛm wɔde abɛtudwa wɔkyem sɛ afi bia ɛyɛ ne revival concert a wɔde ɛhyehyɛ so no wɔkyem sɛ afi weedie no ɛbɛba so ɛwɔ December bosome ne da ɛtɔ so ɛyɛ du nwɔtwe ɛwɔ afi mpinu ni edio no enum ɛyɛ wukwada pɛpɛpɛ ɛwɔ Good Park a ɛno edin a ɛda so ɛyɛ Rebirth na wɔkyɛ sɛ afi weedie no ɛyɛ ade a nipa dodo na ɛbɛbɔ dɔmpem ɛbɛpie mu hɔ a wɔhwɛ anim sɛ nipa bɛsɛ 15,000 ɛyɛ ne fans bɛsɛ 15,000 no mu nyinaa ɛbɛbɔ dɔmpem ɛbɛpie mu ɛwɔ dwumedie n'ase a ɛno ɛbɛyɛ ade a ɛbɛhyɛ no anuonyam wɔ hɔ yie papaapa na Kweku Smoke ɛsan kyerɛ mu sɛ wɔ dwumedie n'ase no ɛyɛ artist dodo na ɛna ɛbɛba wɔ mo ɛbɛba bɛ support no sɛ ne bɛyɛ a ne dwumedie no ɛbɛtumi akɔ so tɔɔte ɛde amansa akɔdeɛ ɛbɛba hɔ bi King Promise ɛyɛ nipa dodo na ɛna bɛbɛ bɛpie mu ɛwɔ dwumedie na sɛ wɔkyem sɛ ewia donko pɛpɛpɛ na ɔmo bie gate ɛndeɛ no bibia etimi ewe mu hɔ a wɔn ɛde ɔmo support ɛbɛkɔ akɔtae wɔ no Kweku Smoke ekyia no nti ne nsɛm a anɔpɛ wɔde abɛto dwa no ne revival concert no wɔkyem sɛ wɔ December bosome ne da ɛtɔ so du nwɔtwe ɛwɔ afi mpinu ni edio no enum no ana wɔn de bɛhyehyɛ so ɛwɔ my Ghana ha ɛyɛ da no ɛbɛkɔ akɔsi wukuada ɛno nti na obibia abɔ ne homɔden ɛbɛpie mu hɔ a wɔhwɛ nim sɛ ne fans bɛsɛ 15,000 ɛbɛtumi aba concert no ebia no nti egyina Kweku Smoke nsɛmi so na nɔpa no nso pɛ mu kaseɛ no yɛde ne nea aba na ewie yɛn nsɛm no na ɛdɔɔso na deɛ di mu akotene ebia ne sɛ Mampani John Dramani Mahama wɔde nsɛm bi ɛbɛto dwa wɔkyerɛ sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ Ghana ɛne UK partnership no etimi mu ɛhyɛ kena na ɛboa ma bibia no ɔman no etimi etu mpɔn a yɛde mu nsɛm yɛde ɛde bɛsom saa enso so anakwabna minta akando wɔyɛ so afa wɔhwɛ yapɔmudin ɛwɔ my Ghana ha wɔno so etwem sɛ wɔ 2026 mu no Ghana ni bia benya akwanya ama ne nsa aso free primary health care no wɔno so enya akwanya ama ne nsa akabia wɔ sa yɛde mu nsɛm yɛde ɛbɛsom yɛde dwede nsɛm ɛbɛka ho ɛde ama EU enso etwem sɛ sisia de Ghana ɛne Cote d'Ivoire wɔ mu cocoa sector no pressure abɛda so yie papaapa no so yɛde mu nsɛm yɛde ɛbɛsom wɔ hɔ yɛde ne gyede nsɛm ɛka ho ɛde ma Kweku Smoke etwem sɛ ne revival concert no afi weedie no wɔde bɛhyehyɛ so ɛwɔ December bosome ne da ɛtɔ so du nwɔtwe ɛwɔ afi mpinu ne edio no enum ɛno so yɛde mu ntwemu yɛde ɛbɛsom ebusuafo we ne nsɛm ne afoforo pii anɔpɛ yɛbo ano a yɛde bɛsom sɛ no nso pɛ mu kaseɛ wɔ KFM TV no ɛso yɛbɛda yɛaboafo nyinaa se KFM Musical Center Dadaba Tech Hub ana Talent Microfinance wɔn anɔpɛ wɔn ɛso masinima mɛde nsɛm no mɛde ba ɛbɛsom ɔkenkanfo a wɔte minka anɔpɛ edin a megye so ɛne maame esi nkroma yakra mu nyinaa